Hi, hello everyone. This is Joyce Black here. I have not been on in a while. I apologize, but I just wanted to come on and talk to you guys because I wrote my first book in 2016, and this is a fiction book. And after I wrote it, so many people asked me, "How did you do it?" And it's not like it's difficult because if you have a story, everyone has a story in them, whether it's a true story or something they've thought about or something that they've dreamed about doing. They just don't know where to start. So I just wanted to start doing a few videos just so you could get an idea about how I did it. And anyone can start. It can start with just grabbing this. It can start with journaling. If you're a person that likes to journal, um, I had a bunch of journals. I had a lot of different notes that I had taken. And I mean, it happened over years. So I had been wanting to write a book for 10 years plus, but I just didn't know how to begin. I wrote articles, well, not articles, but papers. You know how you write papers when you're in college? I wrote papers in college and undergrad and in grad school. Grad school, it was weekly. But knowing how to start, how to get organized, that is the biggest thing. So, I just have a couple of things I want to talk about today. And the first thing is just getting started, okay? That's the hardest part is getting started. Um, you want to highlight the essentials. First step by gathering all your materials, be it your journals, your computer, wherever you have your information stored is where you need to begin. Okay? Gather it. And you need to also, it's not just notes, but you have to commit that this is something you're going to do. You're not going to stop. You're going to continue, whether it's once a week, twice a week, three times a week, whatever you decide, you have to stick to it, which means committing to yourself and putting yourself on a schedule. That's the first step, okay? That's the only way I was able to finish my first book. It wasn't difficult because I had all of the information. Getting started to just doing it was the hardest discipline I had to stick to. I had to just stay focused and do it. And it took me, even though I took a writing class, I signed up for a writing class. It still, it I was late. Instead of me finishing it the first year, it was like the second year, and then a little bit after that, I finished my book because I couldn't stay focused. It had nothing to do with the instructor, it had nothing to do with anyone else. So, when you're ready to be focused and finish your book, you'll get it done. So, gathering your information, making the decision, deciding, and then executing. I'm going to finish it. That's the first step. And also, you have to organize everything. So, if you have journals, get all the journals if they're in order of how you want your book to be laid out and written and so that your reader can understand it. Perfect. If not, that's another step. Putting it in the order you want it to be in. And if you still need to finish writing, a writing schedule helps a lot. So if you say, okay, I'm going to work on chapter 4, which I want it to be about this. Work on chapter 4. If 1, 2, and 3 are already done, or if you have more information on chapter 5, work on chapter 5. But work on it until you have it complete. If that means you have to go back to chapter 4 later, fine. There's no harm in it. Go back to 4 afterwards. But the point is, you want to not disappoint yourself. If you want to write a book, go through the process. Do everything you can to get that done. You can also have some form of filing system that organizes like an outline. That's very important if you're reading a book. The same way if you look at any book. If you look in the beginning of the book, there's an outline of what's going on. Do the outline. If you begin that way with an outline, that would make your life the most easiest. What are you covering in chapter 1? What are you covering in chapter 2? And then once you just decide what you're covering in those chapters, start to break them down. Now, this is free information. I have it all in a book, but this is free information right now. I want you to get started. It's nothing like finishing something that you promised yourself you can do. Okay? So that's very important. And if you need to, I think you should invest in dictionary, thesaurus. You don't have to do it as much in to have a physical book. You can actually go online. Everything is online now. If you need help with your chapters, we have artificial intelligence now. It can help you organize your chapters. You have to give it the information. It can help organize that for you. That's if you want to do it that way. I did it the old-fashioned way by writing it out and then thinking about how I wanted to organize it. But because we have AI now, life is so much easier. So really, there's no excuse. Get your documents together. If you have things on a flash drive, pull the flash drive out, look at what you have, organize it, and get started. Okay? I wanted to just come and just say a little about that right now because that's how you begin. That's how my book was finally finished after so long. I had to actually follow a guide, stick to it, and do it. It's not hard. You can do it, okay? I'll have more videos to follow, but I wanted to just say I'm rooting for you. You can do it. It's nothing like having your book finished, okay? Have a great day, and I will see you guys soon. Also, please subscribe to my channel, and you can see more videos coming up, and share it with someone. If you know someone that's interested in writing a book, share this. This can get them started, okay? I'll talk to you guys soon. Thank you. Bye.